My grandfather once told me something that shocked me at first. He said, never just save money, instead, learn how to grow it. And I did not understand him in the beginning because everywhere people say save money for the future. But he smiled and told me a story about a man named Kareem who lived in a small, quiet village where life was simple but often difficult. And Kareem was known by everyone as a dreamer who spent most of his time sitting under a large tree near his house, watching the sky and imagining a better future while doing no real work. He would say, one day I will open a shop, one day I will own animals, one day I will be rich, but he never took action, and that one day never came. People laughed at him in the beginning, but later they felt sorry for him because his life was not improving at all. His wife Amina worked very hard every day cooking food, cleaning the house, and trying her best to take care of their small family, even when resources were very limited. One evening she spoke to him kindly and said, "Dreams are beautiful, but they cannot feed us. We need food and money and effort." Kareem nodded slowly and replied, "Someday I will do something." But days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years, and still nothing changed. Life became harder, and their savings disappeared. One night their young grandson Ali came to Kareem and softly asked if there was any bread to eat. Amina checked the kitchen and found nothing at all. No flour, no rice, no food. Kareem felt deep pain in his heart, and tears filled his eyes as he realized that his dreams had not helped his family survive. That night he could not sleep and kept thinking again and again until the morning when he finally made a decision to change his life. He went out looking for work and found a job in the fields where the sun was hot and the work was very tiring. He carried heavy tools, worked long hours, and came home exhausted every evening. They had little food, but at least it was something. Ali would ask what he earned, and Kareem would show a few coins, saying, "It is small, but honest." However, he soon noticed that whatever money he earned was quickly spent on food and basic needs, and nothing was left. Saving money felt impossible. One day he heard some villagers talking about saving money being the key to safety, and this idea stayed in his mind. So he took a glass jar and began putting a few coins into it every week. The sound of coins dropping into the jar gave him hope and happiness. When Ali found the jar and asked about it, Kareem said, "This is our future." But saving was not easy, as they had to wear old clothes and eat less food to keep adding coins. Amina questioned him, saying, "What is the use of saving if we remain hungry?" Kareem replied that one day she would understand. After many months, the jar was finally full, and Kareem felt proud thinking he was now safe. He took the jar to the market to buy corn, but the shopkeeper told him prices had increased and his savings could only buy half of what he expected. Kareem felt shocked and disappointed because his money had lost value over time. He returned home feeling confused and worried. That evening, he sat outside and noticed his neighbors carrying eggs and milk looking calm and satisfied. Then a small idea came into his mind, and he asked Ali, "What if we buy chickens?" This time he did not delay and used his savings to buy a few weak chickens. At first they got only a few eggs, but they ate some and sold some. Slowly they bought more chickens and production increased. Kareem kept careful records in a notebook, writing down every sale and every earning. Soon neighbors began coming directly to him to buy fresh eggs. Their home started to feel hopeful again, and Kareem finally felt proud because he was building something of his own. One day he held an egg in his hand and told Ali, "This small egg is more powerful than a jar of money because money can disappear, but a good idea can keep growing." Ali laughed and said, "You are not lazy anymore." Kareem smiled and said, "I learned that saving alone is not enough. We must use money wisely to create something that grows." From that day, he shared this lesson with others, saying saving is like holding water in your hands. It slowly slips away, but investing in even a small idea can multiply your efforts and change your life forever. And this is the lesson my grandfather wanted me to understand, that we should not only save money, but learn how to make it grow with courage, patience, and action always.